Right, guys, what's going on? So today it's a special video, and it's something that I probably won't ever be able to do again, even though it's the same similar style as some others I've done. But it is a custom tactic video. But this is a special one. These are the custom tactics that I set a Guinness World Record with. Okay, if you guys didn't know, on the 21st of November we did a 24-hour charity stream to raise money for children's mental health and children's poverty. And in doing so, in that stream, I said I would try and break a world record. Now, that world record was Brandon Smith had previously set the record for most draft matches won in 24 hours. Now, at the time, that was 63. 63 wins in 24 hours. That was a record that he set, and as far as I'd known until that day, no one else had broke it. So we set out on that, and we managed to hit 86 wins. Now, these were the tactics that I used for most of the time. The formations that I used were mostly meta ones, so mostly 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1. What I will do, I'll show you guys how I would play it with the instructions on 4-2-3-1. Actually, I'll do 4-4-2 because I know that's what most people are using at the moment. Or we'll just do both. I'll treat you guys. We will do both. So like I said, I set a Guinness World Record with these. We're going to be sending off the footage to Guinness World Record and hopefully get it verified and be in the book. So yeah, these were the records. These were the tactics that I used. It's not very different to what you start off with, to be honest. It's just what I found works for me. I'll explain what I do and why I do these and what I think each bit of tactic does to help the way that I want to play. So, defensive styles balance. Now, obviously, with the most recent patch, if you guys didn't know, they nerfed team press, press after possession loss, and press on heavy touch. So basically what it means is it drains your stamina a lot more when you're on those tactics. Now, I have a pretty good press without having to use those tactics, so I use balanced. Obviously, if you want to use one of those to help you press the ball, then that's perfectly fine. But I use balance because that, for me, is the best way to keep stamina but still press the ball. But for other people, maybe you may need to do something else. I don't know. So the next one is width. Now, that's 5 width. I'm genuinely starting to find that people are trying to play down the wings a lot, especially with how they've they've kind of buffed the step overs, and everyone, if you played at any kind of high level, you know everyone's just doing step overs. So width, I need my defenders getting out wide and defending the ball. Obviously, it means you're a bit more vulnerable down the middle, but it's just what you need to do at the moment with the current meta of the game. Unfortunately, it's just not that great. Now, depth is 4. That is the lowest I ever go. Usually I'll go that or higher depth. Like I said, I like to press quite high. I don't like to be too defensive. Some people will want to go lower or maybe even just drop back. I don't know. For me, I'm using 4. It works really well for me. And like I said, on draft, this is what I was using to set a world record. I went 86 wins in 24 hours and I only took 2 losses using these tactics, okay? So I won 86 out of 88 games. So, like I said, these are really good tactics and really what worked for me. And I'll show you the formation because I do use it in a 4-4-2. So that's what I'll do, actually. I'll just show you that. I'll show you in the 4-4-2. So, offensive style, again, balanced. Now, the only other one I would consider using here is fast build-up. But I play quite a fast game anyway, so I don't feel like it benefits me too much. And it does drag some of your players out of position. Fast build-up is a really good way to get up the pitch quickly and move the ball quickly. And it is a really effective tactic. So if you feel like that is something that could help you, then fast build-up is definitely something to do. But for me, it's balanced. Again, that's just the way it suits my play style. Like I said, these tactics are built for me. They're not built for everyone. These may not work for you. Hopefully they will. But this is just what works for me, guys. All right. So if it doesn't work, don't feel disheartened or feel like you're a bad player. They're suited to my play style, and you clearly just have a different play style to me. So the next one, 5 width. Now, this again is something that has changed a lot. I think probably the last time you saw me make this video, I was only running 1 width. But like I said, we had a new update and the meta changed again. Like I said, everyone's been doing a lot of step overs and been playing out wide and playing for a lot of cutbacks. So now all of a sudden, playing out wide does work quite a lot. So that's what I was doing. That's what like I said, what has been working really well for me. So 5 width is what is really good. Now, player in the box is probably one of the only things that I never really change. I've been a big fan this year of 2 striker formations. I don't really like a 1 striker formation this year. I feel like the way the striker's movement is made on this game, it suits a 2 striker. It doesn't work for a 1 striker as well. So like I said, I have my players in the box on 4, and that's purposely because that only then puts the 2 strikers in the box and everyone else stays outside of the box. I want strikers to have space. I usually have 2 5-star skillers strikers, so I want them to have space to manoeuvre, do bridge dribbles, and do things to beat defenders without having my other teammates on top of each other. So that is why I use 4. Obviously, you can have more if you want more players making more attacking efforts, but it's the way that's worked for me, and it's worked really well for me so far this year, so I don't want to change it. So, and then corners and free kicks, it's a pretty standard one. 2 corners, so I don't want to get counter-attacked, and 1 on free kicks, because it's just a guy shooting. So, there's no need to have more than 1, in my opinion. If you do, that's because you're trying to cross the ball, but that's not something I do. So, I'll show you the instructions that I would use, and these are the ones that I were using during the charity streaming during the world record. So, I use getting behind both my strikers, and that's it. Like it's pretty obvious. I just want them to make in behind runs. Obviously, with pace being overpowered this year and through balls being OP, I just want my Mbappes and my Neymars and my Ronaldos to be getting in behind. So the wide players, balance width, get in behind, get into the box across. I have it on both. Get in behind and get into the box across. Obviously, I want my defenders getting in behind the fullbacks to make those attacking runs. A lot of the time, it's really good for the cutback. Usually a lot of easy goals, so I do that for both of my wingers. And then get into the box across. I always want that on my wingers because the RBX crosses are so overpowered still this year. No reason why they haven't been nerfed, I have no idea. But they're still very overpowered. So RBX back post is always on, and it's always really overpowered. Now you've got the centre mids. Now I have both my centre mids stay back while attacking and stay on the edge of the box across. Now this is purely because I do not want to get counter attacked. The 4-4-2 is such a vulnerable formation that I do not want to be getting counter-attacked on this game. A lot of people use the 4-4-2 with the 2 DMs. I think it makes them sit way too far back. I feel like 4-4-2 just with the stay back while attacking, they still sit reasonably high. They just don't push into the box. And like I said, I want my strikers to have their own space. I don't want the centre mids to be taking up their space anyway. So that's why that. And obviously I have them on cover centre because there's only 2 midfielders, so I need them to cover as much of the middle park as they can. And then the rest of it is literally just all stay back while attacking and all my defenders. Obviously, it's all pretty self-explanatory. I just don't want to get counter-attacked. Don't want to be left open on the counter. So yeah, guys. So that is literally it. That is my world record breaking tactics. These are the tactics and the instructions that I use to break my world record. If you guys want to proof it, obviously it's all over my Twitter and it's on my Twitch, on my past broadcast. It was a great stream. We raised a load of money, and a really proud moment for me breaking a world record. Hopefully this video helps you guys out. But yeah, it's been me. I know I haven't been uploading as much. I'm just trying to come up with new ideas. I don't want to keep having to do custom tactic videos. I know you guys like them, but I want to try and create a bit more unique content, I guess. But for now, obviously, a lot of people wanted to know what tactics I was using, so I thought I'd upload it. But yeah, obviously, I hope you guys like the video, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys for the next video. Peace.